All right, so I'm back. Parked just long enough to reposition my camera so I don't have to hold it in my hand. I'm hoping that it'll work here pretty good. So make sure it's clear. Okay, there we go. So we're going through a little place called Ragland, West Virginia. And as I mentioned a minute ago, I don't know why it's blurry though. There it is. Focused better. Ragland, West Virginia. It's actually named for a man by the name of Mr. Ragland. I'm sure a lot of people around here might know that too, though. I know I do. Because he wrote a book on the history of Southern West Virginia a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago, like a century ago, more than a century ago. But definitely, it was had a lot of family stuff in it. That was his big thing, family history things. Trying to get it stabilized. There we go, better. So you can see different things going down the road down through here. There's a big truck, hauls coal, probably for Colmac. Railroad over beside us over here. So I mean, it looks all right. Looks all right around here. There, like I said before, though, there are definitely some places that are run down quite a bit. But you know, it's home for a lot of people around here, so that's quite all right. The industry that used to be here is gone pretty much. Uh, Used to be like the heart of the $1 billion coal field, a big coal business, and that was it for since the late 1800s, really, I guess, early 1900s. Well, the railroad came through in early 1890s. So when that happened, coal businesses picked up, but back then it was doing all the work by hand, literally by hand. Go dig a hole in the hill and run a car back in there and try to dig it all out, crawling around in the coal and the dirt. And I know that my grandfather did. I'm not sure about my great grandfather, but I know that they definitely were in the area and working to live. That was the big industry in the area at the time. So here we go. What do we have down here? It says Van Buren Street, Jackson Street. I think it's President Street down through here. Monroe Street, Addison Street again, Jefferson Street, Adams Street, Washington Street. I think I got them in order. Washington, Adams, Jefferson. Good. Cool. So, yeah, here we are, folks. So you can see where I am. I'll post this somewhere on the channels. Make sure it gets loaded up there. West Virginia. That says Priest Brothers Tent and Auto, and then there's Adams Heating and Cooling. So businesses I'm familiar with, except for the Priest Brothers thing. I know Adams Heating and Cooling has been around a long time. This says Rock House Free Will Baptist Church. There we go. And that's Smoky Drive, Dewberry Lane. Cool. Wow. I mean, when the sun's shining and the sun is actually filling up the whole location from mountain to mountain, beautiful places over in here. So we'll just let it run for a minute and I'll see what I can talk about. Let's see, the name of this street coming up right here. What is it? Justicetown Road. Tabernacle of Praise Church. Okay. Okay. Runyon Bottom. And I don't know. Oh, it looks like a green thing with a cross on it. I don't. Oh, it's a bunch of tires of different sizes, painted green. Ah, Curry Branch. Okay. Went to Belfry High School with a young lady by the name of Curry. Big shout out to you if you're listening. I know she got married to a pickle simmer, moved to Florida, was a teacher in a school down there. So what do we have now? There's Ron driving a truck. Circle Hill. Okay. See, we're getting ready to, I think, come up on Del Barton. Maybe got a few more miles to go, I believe. Big town of Del Barton. And we'll just kind of go right through it, which is not very big, obviously. It's a pretty small place. It's got a couple of buildings, a Dollar General store, a couple of restaurants. I think the biggest thing around here is trail riding. People actually spend a lot of time and money to come in here to go ride the trails. Now, virtually year round, because there are people all the time on these trails, it seems to me like. And that's the Reverend Glenn and Gladys Merritt Bridge that we're crossing. And let's see, what do we have? More stuff. Wow. But I love the green, and I love that it's actually cleaned up, because back in the day when I was here, all this stuff was not cleaned up. I mean, it was dirty. The water was dirty. Everything was dirty around here. Trash everywhere, you know. And I know that there are places like that still here at some locations, but I'm gonna tell you, it has changed a lot for the better, actually. Darty Drive. Okay, Darty Drive. Lower William and Coal Company. Okay. I don't know who that is. The other coal company I mentioned before, the Colmac, that's been around a while under different names, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can still keep recording while